Yep.
All right, we start recording. So that's fine. I mean,
Okay.
recording is not like big deal. We can always, you know,
Mm-hmm.
we can always edit it, you know, later
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a
So
good idea, no?
yeah, and also like you have a session to refer to, and sometimes we have like maybe good conversation,
Mm-hmm.
and if we don't have a good conversation, we can always remove, delete it.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
That's a
All
good
right.
thing.
So
Yes.
I think we want to do something new today. If
Mm-hmm.
you like to, um,
Mm-hmm.
I think to improve the ability to maybe have a good conversation. You already know
Mm-hmm.
the basic of conversation. You know how to get
Mm-hmm.
into engaging conversation. But
Mm-hmm.
we want to find a topic that you like to talk about,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
you enjoy talking, right? Um, so now, do you have a topic in your head? If not, I will try to find one for us.
Okay. I thought. Okay. I just look into the news in
Mm-hmm.
Japan
Mm-hmm.
because that's what I thought. It will be a good topic, but
Okay.
it's not. It's kind of sad story, but can I share
Okay.
that?
Yeah,
Okay.
please. I can also bring up something on the
Mm-hmm.
screen, and
Okay.
then
Okay.
yeah,
Oh, that's
right.
cool.
So then we can,
Mm-hmm.
uh, uh, and we can also like show the viewer if there is any. Hopefully,
Mm-hmm.
there are some viewer. Otherwise, we will just the two of us just view it
Mm-hmm.
ourselves. All
Mm-hmm.
right, all right. What news you want to
Okay.
talk about? Let's take
Okay. So the the news is about the police helicopter.
police
Uh,
helicopter.
cra- yes, crash
Okay,
into
crash in Japan.
yeah,
Ah,
crash
okay.
into yeah. That's right. That's the one. Yeah, yeah.
Nippon.com. Nippon.com.
Yeah.
We are very sorry. Yes, you should be. You
It's
should
not
be really
fun.
sorry. Okay, let's
Yeah.
try Japanese time.
Yeah.
So we have Japanese time. Okay, let's
Yes.
go.
Mhm.
Tell
Yeah,
me
yeah.
what
That's the one. Because the police helicopter, which was carrying the heart for transplant, but
mm-hmm.
it's crashed into the rice field in Fukushima.
Fukushima.
Uh, yeah, Fukushima is
Okay,
actually where
let's
I live now. Yeah,
okay
yeah.
let's try to dig up
Mm-hmm,
Fukushima as well because
mm-hmm.
I am not native to
Oh,
Japan
that's good.
and I never been to Japan, right? So
Mm-hmm.
let's try to look at
That's northeast
Fukushima.
of Japan.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
let's try. Is that Fukushima, Japan?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So now we are looking at
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fukushima.
That's
Okay,
that's a
let's
that's a
zoom
place.
out a bit. So
Mm-hmm.
that is Japan.
So.
And you have South
Mm-hmm,
Korea on the left, and North Korea on
mm-hmm,
that. You have the Sea of Japan, and you have
mm-hmm,
Sapporo in the
mm-hmm,
northern
mm-hmm.
part
So
of Japan. Right.
northeast
Now you
part
are
of Japan.
now you
Mm-hmm.
have northeast.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's Fukushima. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so and then the crash is somewhere here, right? Fukushima.
Yes, I'm in Koriyama, which is the specific city
Mm-hmm.
where I live
Let's
in, and it's
let's
actually happening in Koriyama.
how do you spell Korean? Oh,
Koriyama is K-O-R-I-Y-A-M-A.
mm-hmm. I Y A. Is it M A? Is that
Yeah,
correct?
yeah,
Koriyama.
yeah,
That's
that's
the
correct.
one.
That's correct.
Good.
That's the one. Yeah, it's
All
center of
right.
Fukushima. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right. That's
Mm-hmm,
okay. That's the city near you. So tell us
mm-hmm.
more about that. So where is this helicopter heading to, and why is crash?
Okay. I think they're investigating the cause of the crash.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so we are not really sure why it happened, but I
Mm-hmm.
think it's because of wind. The news says it's a very windy day, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe that's the one reason it
Right.
happened.
So let me reflect
Yeah.
what I hear from you.
Mm-hmm,
So you're saying
mm-hmm,
that it's made the cause of the
mm-hmm,
accident is still being
mm-hmm,
under investigation, and
mm-hmm,
it may be because of rain, correct?
mm-hmm.
Rain,
Yeah, cause of wind. I think
wind or
it's
rain,
yeah,
right? As in raining.
yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm,
right.
mm-hmm. I think
And
yeah, it was a windy day. I
it's
think,
always windy
and
days.
then
So.
yeah, it says so. And I think the good things, the only good
Mhm.
thing, it's really tragic story, but the only good thing is nobody died in this accident.
Oh, wow.
Only one per, mhm,
How do you
only one
manage?
person.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure, because I think that's because they landed in the rice field, which is
Mhm.
not, like logs or, not
Oh, so you
so
land
hard.
directly on the ground.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, it's still
So
amazing because most of the time I
yeah,
think helicopter
mhm,
helicopter crash
yeah,
would be fatal.
it's really, yeah,
You know the word
yeah,
fatal,
you're right.
right? Fatal is like very serious
Hmm
accident, right?
hmm
Um,
Later. hmm Yeah, thank you for teaching the new word.
yeah,
Um,
let's also search
yeah,
for the meaning of that word, right? So
okay,
you
yeah, that's
know,
really good.
yeah, you
Oh
find
my God.
fatal, right? We can do that. When we have technology, we can
hmm
even try to. Can you hear that?
Yeah, fatal. Oh,
Can you
yeah.
can you hear the sound that is come out?
Okay,
When I
good.
click on it, it's
Wait,
supposed to say, it's supposed to play the sound. It's called fatal.
what? Fatal.
Yeah,
Fatal.
fatal
Mm-hmm.
means causing death, right? A fatal
Causing death.
accident is causing death.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so
Very
that,
serious
mm,
damage or something.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, and so nobody died, but I think one person is really seriously injured, but
Mm.
it's like not life-threatening injury, I guess. So yeah, that's only the good thing. And the bad thing is the heart they are carrying is not can be used for transplant anymore. I think because medical reason.
So say it again.
hmm
You said they carry something.
hmm
The
Yeah,
what?
they are carrying heart.
Okay. How do
Heart.
you spell it? We can look it up.
Heart mean H
H-E
A R T heart.
A-R-T. Oh, okay.
Yeah, heart. Yeah, they are
The
carrying the
heart.
heart.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
heart.
heart. I'm sorry about
Right.
my pronunciation. Yeah,
That's
heart.
okay. That's why
Yeah,
you
yeah.
are here, right? You are learning. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the
Heart.
main reason you are here. So don't worry, it's the common
Mm-hmm.
heart.
Yeah.
Right. So they
So
are
they are
carrying
carrying
they're
a heart.
carrying the
Heart
heart
for transplant.
for heart transplant. So they are like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
helicopter is supposed to be a hospital
Yes. They
helicopter.
are
Right.
heading to the hospital, but
Right.
they got accident on the way.
Ah, right.
Mm-hmm.
How many
Mm-hmm.
of them that they are carrying? Maybe just one?
I think just one, but 7 people on board.
Seven
Yeah.
people on
I think
board, and only one
mm-hmm.
person get seriously injured.
Injured. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But
so
not
six people are
life-threatening.
fine. Six people.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Otherwise, it would be
Mm-hmm.
tragic. You know the word
Yeah,
tragic?
it's tragic. Yes, I know.
Okay,
It's
right.
really sad, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
correct.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah. So the bad thing is they can't use that heart for transplant.
That's
Um,
right. So when you
yeah.
have a word that is
Mhm,
hard for you to pronounce, you can do
mhm.
a little bit transplant, transplant.
Transplant.
Yeah. So in this case, it's
Transplant.
just two words, right? Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Mhm,
the way that you make pronunciation
Transplant.
is correct. Yeah. So it's just
Mhm,
two. Actually, just two syllables in this
mhm,
case, right?
mhm. Yeah.
With an S. Transplant. That's
Transplant.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
perfect.
So, mhm. It's kind of I think it's really sad because I think
Mm,
the patient was waiting for a long time to get the
mm,
heart, but it can't be used anymore. So,
mm.
that's tragic.
Right. So
Mm-hmm.
this is the news that. How do
Mm-hmm.
you come across this news today? What
Cause
media?
yeah, I think when I watch news in the morning on
Mm-hmm,
TV,
mm-hmm,
I just came to see that.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So now let's explore a bit so that we can bring
Mm-hmm.
up maybe a bit more conversation out of this.
Mm-hmm.
For example,
Yep.
we never really get to see a police helicopter. And is that
Yes.
a
No. Yeah.
common,
You know.
is that a
Mhm.
common color for police?
No, I've never seen the helicopter.
Right.
No, I didn't know that the color is, light blue. Yeah, I don't
Ah,
know.
okay.
Yeah, it's really unusual, I think.
Okay. So let's try to
Mm-hmm.
dig up something a bit as well, because I have never been to. It's a good thing in a way because you can explain to me a
Mm-hmm.
lot more. I want to know
Mm-hmm.
what the police uniform look like
Oh, in Japan.
in Japan.
Mm-hmm. I think it's blue, all blue. Yeah,
Is
like
it the normal one, the one that you're
yeah,
seeing on screen right now?
I think so. I think so.
Okay, so we are seeing these. Can you explain a bit the photo that you see now? What
Mm-hmm.
kind of things they are wearing?
Um, yeah, I think they're usually wearing like blue shirts
Okay,
and
blue jacket.
the
Is it blue jacket or I mean, we are seeing the jacket here, right? In this case,
yeah, I
in the
can see that.
picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that so? So essentially, what I'm seeing on the screen right now, there's a
Mm-hmm.
variety of police uniform. For
Mm-hmm.
example, yeah, let's just focus on a male policeman. Is that how you call them, policemen?
Policeman, yes,
Yeah, or maybe
policeman.
police officer nowadays, right?
Yeah, I think that's right because they are men and women,
Yeah,
so
the
officer is
gender.
more appropriate. Yeah.
Yeah, more politically correct. You know that term. You know that term, right? The PC.
Mm-hmm.
PC is is an acronym for
Mm-hmm.
politically correct way of saying.
Politically correct.
Yeah,
Oh, that's new
politically
word to me.
correct. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
we could try to jump around to see
Mm-hmm.
define politically correct. Yeah, politically correct,
Politically
exhibiting
correct. Mm-hmm.
yeah, political correctness. That's the noun version of it,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right? But when people use, sometimes they use, most of the time it's used as a adjective,
Mm-hmm.
adjective form. For example, the example user see is it's not politically correct to
Mm-hmm.
laugh at speech impediments, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so essentially the way that we use that word to be politically correct, um,
Mm-hmm.
and we use the term police officer.
Police
Now,
officer. Yeah, it's better. Mm-hmm.
what I'm seeing that they are wearing some kind of, I think, jacket.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that stand out to me, they is probably one of, I never seen police officer anywhere in the world wearing
Okay.
this tie,
Mm-hmm.
necktie.
Oh, tie. Yeah, I think they usually wear necktie.
Hmm.
I don't know why because I think it's a formal clothes. I mean it's just I don't know. I mean in Thailand it's different.
Now, let me show you.
You know.
Let's try. Let's try.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
We do cultural exchange
Mm-hmm.
for a bit of that. Uh, what about that?
Wow, that's totally different.
Yeah, you see,
Totally
there's
different.
like the two different police uniform.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Our uniform, you see the way that
Like
they
more like
uh,
gray color.
is. That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
The color description in Thailand is khaki, right?
Khaki.
But
Yeah, khaki.
but I think
Mm-hmm.
khaki is English word, so
Mm-hmm.
that khaki. So that's
Khaki. Yeah.
how. I'm not sure whether you're familiar with these inter,
Like dark
uh,
green.
international international phonetics spelling. This is good.
Mm-hmm.
Learn to use this
Mm-hmm.
one, right? So
Yeah.
essentially, this tell you this word, even though it's spelled as KHA, right?
Yeah.
KHA.
A.
Hence,
Yeah.
KHA, as you see now. The pronunciation is just KA.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the sound
Silent
is,
H.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the sound is like, that is, in English, when you look at the international phonetic symbol, right? Or international phonetic alphabet, that's where, IPA, that's the sound of vowel, the vowel as in car,
Yeah. Car.
yeah, that's very straightforward. So that would be khaki.
Khaki. Yes. Khaki. Yes. Yes.
And then you can see that's the little things there in the front that tell you the stressed syllable, khaki. So it'd be
Khaki.
so it's not gonna be khaki, it's gonna be khaki.
Khaki. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
and I think this actually means it's a longer vowel. So it's not ka, it's not ka, it's ka, khaki, khaki.
Khaki. Yeah.
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 So let's try to, we sometimes have some, example as well, right? Like, for example, that's an example we can do a pair. Can you try to read that sentence?
Okay.
Pair
of
yeah.
Okay. Pair of khaki Bermuda shorts.
So that's good. So we learned a new word, new color. Yeah. So that's the police uniform. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how about the hat, the cap? Do they have a cap in Japan as well, police? Yeah, they do have a cap. Right.
They always wear a cap. Like there is a golden symbol on center. Yeah.
So I wonder what they call it. Like, the little thingy that they attach to the cap.
Yeah.
Thai also has that, right?
Is that?
How do we call that things? The things that is attached to police cap. Nice. Helmet. No. I want to know what this thing is called.
Yeah.
We'll find out later on. That's one of the things that's, this is a good discussion because it exposes you to your limitation of vocabulary, right?
Yeah, I learned many words.
Because we never really have to explain like part of the cap, right? So, like for example, this part of the cap, what this is, I don't know what it's called, right? It looked like something like, that shade blocking things, part of the cap. So that's fine. Well, most of the time we don't worry about it, but it's good that
I never cared about it. But that's true. I
well,
learned many words.
So that means we don't have to look out for it. It just come to my mind that sometimes when you come across a limitation, sometimes you're like, okay, next time you come across this word, you will pay more attention to it, right?
You're right.
All right. So now the other thing. So you're talking about police, and I can say that this is also police, right? This look like police uniform.
Yeah, I think so. Right. But it looks like more like, I don't know, they're investigator. I don't know. I'm not sure though.
Okay, so you are telling me there is a difference between police officer and investigator, right?
Yeah, I think it's different. The uniform looks different. The same color though.
So are you talking about the difference between police officer and in detective? Are they the same in Japan?
Detective, yeah, I think they're the same. They're
the same people. What about the investigator? Yes. Investigator, do you think they are the same?
I think same in the organization, but different role.
I see. Right. Right.
Yeah.
One other thing also that I see from the news is this term prefect, and I've seen a lot. Yeah, because I think prefect it's very specific term. I wonder what that is. I mean, I know it's like the jurisdiction, right?
Yeah, we call it very much in Japan because there are like 47 of them. Like, you know, Tokyo or Osaka.
All right, 47.
Yeah, we have 47 prefecture.
Okay, let's search for what prefect mean.
Yeah.
Define prefecture. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? What is it? It's a district under authority of a prefect or governor. So is prefect in your vocabulary, does it mean governor?
Oh my God, I never cared about it. But
yeah,
I think that's, yeah.
Does it mean a person?
Yeah. No, it's not. It's I think the name of district. Prefect means.
Okay. Prefect for you is not like a name of a position, but it's the name of the area.
Yeah, I think it's name of the area.
Okay. So now you have 47 prefect.
Yes, in Japan. Yes.
You know, in Thailand, there is a term called province.
Province.
So I think this could mean something similar. Prefect.
Yeah. Province means like a city.
Okay, go on. It looks similar to me in terms of prefecture and provinces. We'll find out later on, don't worry. But it's good to see that. I never noticed a difference before.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I never get interested in either.
So we are successful because we are not boring today.
I never bored talking with you. You are awesome, man.
We dig up something new to talk about, and we expand our boundary to cover things that we never really, go explore the area we never have to talk about before. That's
thanks to you, I learned many words. I never heard of politically correct.
Politically. So now the term politically. Let's do this. Let's do this, right? Search for pronounce. Politically now. This is the new features of Google sometimes, and yes, it does have different pronunciation, but this is a different way that is the alternative to the IPA or International Phonetic Symbol or alphabet. If you click here, politically. Okay. So it's actually. Can you hear it when I play?
No, I can't.
Okay, right. Let me try to relay what I hear.
Okay.
Politically. So see, so it is the same sound. Right? Right? So, and that is li. So li is a short vowel.
Politically.
It's not even T, you see, it's not even T. Polita, and ter, that's the same sound. And ter. And
politically.
Politically. So it's the same.
Politically.
You see these three sounds. It's not E. Politically. Per and ter. Per and ter and ker are the same sound. Per, you see UH signaling that these are the same sound. So per, ter, ker. So to be correct, it would be politically.
Politically.
Not T, yeah. Politically. Yeah, it's actually, when I hear it, you're right. It's spelled odd because when I hear it, it actually say politically. It's not ter.
Yeah, more like E sound, right?
More like E sound.
I sound, right?
So let's try to dig up maybe define. I need define. Okay, I like this a bit more. Politic. Politic. It's it
Politically.
sound. So this is better. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know how do I enlarge this? Okay, let me try.
Yep.
How do I increase the size? Okay, no, some kind of don't know how to do that. Let's just do this. That maybe yeah. So you can see this is the first per.
Yeah.
And the pronunciation is on the stress is on the second. So that's why it's
Politically.
tickly. You see, it's
Tickly.
tickly. Yeah. So according to this phonetic spelling, is politically. You're right. That's how it's that.
Politically.
Politically. KLY. You see, it doesn't have a vowel on K. You see, it's KL and I.
Okay. Yeah.
So it be politically. Yeah, politically. Yeah.
Politically.
Yeah. So that's how you learn about the phonetics. Spelling, so you know how it's actually supposed to be pronounced.
Yeah.
Even though there would be some difference between different what you call dialect of English. Mainly British and the US would have a different spelling.
Yeah.
You pick up one of that should be fine enough.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the Canadian one. Canadian is a bit more like US, right?
I think they have both influence,
right?
American, British, but I think their English is really clean, easy to understand, easy to hear. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, no strong accent. Yeah.
So thank you for the news today. Let's see how long do we have. We probably started recording not so long ago, so we probably can afford to have maybe 5 more minutes. So let's see what is the things that you may want to talk about. So let's try to look at maybe Japan today.
Japan today, yeah.
I don't know what. Do you know Japan Today is? Or Japan Today as a newspaper?
Yeah.
You know it. So it's like, is it national?
I know.
Is national one of the national newspaper?
I think so.
Okay, let me dig up something that I find interesting. So, boil breast. Wow, 60-year-old boy arrested for stabbing mother with scissors. Really?
Oh my gosh.
This is like you guys are being more violent.
Yeah, maybe it's true. I hope not, but yeah, it happens sometimes.
Let's do this one. This one, is very popular when Thai
Really?
tourists go to Japan. They find a Japanese snack.
Yeah.
Cute, and they always like buy and take it back as a souvenir and gift.
I think that's a good one.
So now we have some connection. You can help Australia's koalas by eating some of Japan's favorite chocolate treats.
Yeah.
Blatant marketing, man. Blatant marketing. Do you know about this? Like, have you seen this before? Like, is it common snack?
Yes, it's really common. They are everywhere in supermarket, convenience store, everywhere. It's not expensive. It's really cheap. So many child or even adults buy them.
So tell me, when you say it's not expensive, how? Okay, can you give me some sense of scale? Like
it's like 90 cents. I think.
Oh, it's not approximately 90 cents, maybe Canadian dollars.
Yeah. One Canadian dollar. Yeah.
Okay.
It should be.
Yeah. Good. So 90 cents, and then what do they have? Heartbroken by the wildfires. that have brought
Ah,
so many
yeah, it
frustration.
happens in Australia, right?
Yeah.
Really?
So it's
Oh my God.
yeah. I think this term for me is hard to pronounce. Wildfires.
Wildfires.
Yes,
Wildfires.
because the wild itself is very hard already. Wild.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
if wildfire.
wildfires. Yeah.
I give up, man. In Australia, they use different term. They use bushfire. So
Bushfire.
it's
Mm-hmm.
easier to
That's
pronounce, right?
interesting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, wildfire is is the correct term. It's just hard to pronounce.
Mm-hmm.
For me, so
Bushfire.
yeah, I do bushfire is
Mm-hmm.
better.
Yeah, it's easy to pronounce.
So then tell me a bit about the popular association between, countries normally have association to an animal,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So what about Japan? Like what comes to mind?
I think bird.
Bird.
Uh,
Okay, what kind of
yeah,
bird?
yeah. Okay, let me check. But
Yeah,
I
go
can't
ahead.
show you my screen because I'm
That's
using
a
my
yeah.
smartphone. Yeah, because
Okay,
yeah.
tell me how to spell it or whatever. Like we can search for it.
Okay,
Japanese
okay.
needs
Japanese
bird
symbol.
symbol. Okay, let's try symbol. Not what? Maybe animal.
Yeah, yeah.
Might be better because otherwise it could show you
Oh yeah, yeah.
the
Any
different
kind.
different your alphabet, right? So now you
Mm-hmm.
have this okay, Japanese symbolic animals and their meanings. Is it
Mm-hmm.
true? Like you have what about that? Is that something that common in Japan?
What is this? That dragon? I don't.
That looked like Chinese dragon to me, so I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
think it
yeah.
is, right? So what about the choho? Is that how you pronounce it?
Cho, yeah.
Okay,
Cho. We say
cho,
cho. Yeah, butterfly. Yeah.
butterflies.
Mm-hmm.
What about? I know this one. This one is so
Yeah,
Japanese,
cup.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Carp,
Yeah, yeah. I
carp,
agree.
right? Carp,
Cup. Yeah.
right?
Yes,
But
yes,
they call it different. They call koi. Is it
yes.
koi?
We
Like
say
what is koi?
koi. Koi means cup. So that's totally same.
Hold on, but so then when I say koi carp, so it's
That's
redundant.
yeah redundant. Yeah, you're right. Which means cup.
Yeah, but that's uh, but then I'm pretty sure there are different like way to identify
Mm-hmm.
different kind of carp, right?
Cup.
Because they have
I
different
think.
color and
Mm-hmm.
how do you call these things? Stripe. Is it stripe across? Like some of them have this like, for example, this one, this
Mm-hmm.
fish has a
Mm-hmm.
a vertical stripe,
Mm-hmm.
red one,
Yeah, yeah. There are many colors,
or pattern.
but
Maybe we can use the term pattern, carp pattern.
patterns. Patterns. Yeah, you're right. But we call them all koi,
Okay.
so it should be it. Yeah, it should be it. There's
So
no
essentially,
other word.
when you go to see this thing, you say, "Oh, that's koi," and then
Yes, yes.
you would like, okay, but if I don't see it, if I am blind, right, and I go with you, and you say, okay, you want to describe that to me, and you say, oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay, there are a lot of koi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, but
But I
then
have.
tell me more, describe to me more because I'm blind, I can't bloody see it,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
right?
you're right.
So you need
Yeah,
to
so
tell me
then
like
maybe I explain the patterns.
the
The
patterns.
white,
Okay.
orange, and white. Something yellow,
Mm-hmm.
brackish. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, you're
All right.
right. It's different type of koi
Now I want to
in
ask you
in
this
Japan.
this thing about koi.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I start pick up the term koi. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I want to know if it's common to how common is it for you in Japanese society?
In Japan, I think it's pretty common. We can see many places. Usually, like classic Japanese hotel. They have like pond, and sometimes
Hold on.
many carp is in the pond.
Pond. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they have pond and many carps in the pond. Right.
Yeah.
I see. Do you happen to know which patent is more expensive or the most expensive?
I don't know. I really don't
Okay.
know.
Right. That's okay. Let's move on to these cranes.
Yeah, this is the most
Sure.
Japanese animal for me. Yeah,
Right.
cranes. True.
Cranes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What is cranes? I actually don't know. They seem to be
Cranes are.
folklore animals. It's not a real animal, right?
It is real. It is
Is it
real.
real? Okay, let's search
Yeah.
for cranes.
Yeah, yeah.
Crane. Cranes. Man, this is all you get. Cranes. Search.
Oh my gosh. How
Well,
about?
it does look like a crane, but okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, oh, okay. So it's a bit of a long leg.
Long legs,
Yeah,
long necks,
long neck.
white.
Nah, so
Uh,
that's why you
mhm.
sort of like have these in
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Japanese
For
they
me,
wear how do you call this thing? You know, you have a paper folding things.
uh, origami.
Origami,
Origami.
I know it's an
Yeah,
English
yeah.
word. Say origami.
Yes,
English
yes.
doesn't
That's
have the
famous.
term. Yeah, origami.
Mhm.
Right. I keep
Origami. Yes.
forgetting origami. Yeah.
Yes,
Mm,
origami. So yeah, this is a very Japanese animal for me.
mm,
I think this is the best one.
right.
Yeah,
Does
yeah,
it relate to any folklores or any stories? Uh,
yeah. It yeah it
mm,
appears on the I mean for child story
mhm.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Can
yeah,
you remember one of the story?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Can you tell us?
okay.
You see, I'm
That's
stretching
hard.
out. I'm stretching you out. You'll be exposed to a
Okay.
lot of limitation.
Hmm. Yeah, I just can't exactly remember, but basically the this I think some old guy who lives to I think I don't know who doesn't have much money. He has very difficulty making a meat,
Mm-hmm.
and he I think one day he went out to make some money,
Mm-hmm.
and on the way home
Mm-hmm.
he found the injured crane.
Oh, injured cranes, of course. Yeah.
Injured crane, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and he helped the bird. He helped
Mm-hmm.
the crane,
Mm-hmm.
and he went home.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and on that day,
Mm-hmm.
like beautiful girl
Beautiful
visited
what?
him. Beautiful
Beautiful
girl,
girl. I see.
yeah,
Beautiful
girl,
girl.
yeah.
All right.
I think
Girl.
yeah, very
Okay.
young girl
Young girl. All
visited.
right.
Yes, visited him,
Mm-hmm.
and she says she wants to do something for him,
Mm-hmm.
and so he let her in to his
Mm-hmm.
house,
Mm-hmm.
and she went into the room, and
Okay.
she, yeah, and she says, look into, do not look inside."
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
yeah, and he promised he would not look inside. And
Ah,
then after a few hours, she made, I don't know, like, uh, she made, what can I say? I don't know what's the word.
describe. Don't
Okay,
worry. But you can't
okay.
remember words. Describe some, you know,
like
concept
clothing.
around it.
Yeah, clothing, like clothing.
Clothing,
Yeah.
okay, clothes.
Yeah, clothing. Yeah,
Clothed
clothes.
in clothes.
Yes, cloth.
Yeah,
Yes, it's
okay,
cloth.
clothes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
clothing. Yeah. And then he sell this cloth and he make a lot of money. He,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
she said, oh,
Uh,
I want to do something for you. And she said, I'm gonna
yeah.
make a fabric, right? Or cloth.
Yeah. Fabric. Yeah,
Fabric. It's
fabric.
more like
Yes.
fabric,
Yeah.
right?
Cloth.
Fabric.
Yeah. Fabric. And then
Yeah.
he he sell those fabric clothes
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and he make a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
the young
It's like
girl
that,
keep
right?
like that. Yeah, like that.
Like that. So it's,
Yeah.
you can use the term fabric, you can use the term cloth, you can use the term
Mm-hmm.
textile. Right.
Textile. Yes. That's a
Textile.
good one.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. I never
Textile.
used that term before.
Mm-hmm.
Textile. Right. And then
Well,
the old man would be able to sell it.
mhm.
Oh, good.
Yes. And then he made a lot of money,
Mm-hmm.
and she kept doing this. She kept helping the old man by making a textile.
Mm-hmm.
But one day, the old man got curious.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to see her inside of the room,
Mm.
and but the young girl always says, strictly, please do not look inside of the room,
Okay.
because
Right.
when she was working, it's
Mm-hmm.
actually, the old guy can see inside.
Mm-hmm.
But one day he just looked into the room,
Mm-hmm.
like he peeked into the room,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then he found out that was
Mm-hmm.
a crane he helped.
Oh,
So the
see.
crane, yeah, wanted to make it secret,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, but he actually looked in the the crane, and
Mm-hmm.
then crane just left. I guess I don't. I forgot the ending, but
Yeah.
basically the crane he helped
Mm.
uh visited him for thanking him.
Right.
Yeah, that kind of story. It's
Right.
very old Japanese classic story. Yeah.
Okay.
Then yeah, like
Thank
that.
you. Thank you for story.
Yeah.
I could understand the story now. I think it's
Mhm,
quite familiar. It's a long story.
mhm,
It's a story I forget long time
mhm,
ago. Now
mhm.
it's come back. Now it's coming back.
Yeah.
All right, it's a good
It's like
session
that.
for us today. I think we
Yeah.
spent some time
Thank you so
together.
much.
We have
Mhm,
a good experiment with this technology,
mhm.
and we have all sort of discussion. All right, folks. We'll see you again.
Yeah,
Maybe
let's
later
do
on.
that.
Let's do
Mhm.
that. For now, I'll just
Thank you so much.
stop sharing first, and then I'm just gonna
Mhm,
stop recording as well. Let's
mhm,
stop
mhm.
here.